This is Trisss, bringing you a game here from the battlefield of eternity, playing as Abathur. In this game I would like to tell you a little bit about my vision on Abathur and how viable he is. Well, a lot of people think that having Abathur in your team is basically trash. You're down one body and you don't really see him all that often. To be honest and to be fair, having Abathur on your team changes a few things. And is it always bad? No, it's certainly not. Oh, we got a really nice kill there, and Sergeant Hammer is going to go away. There are a few possible builds with Abathur, but in my humble opinion, I think the mine build is the only one which is at the moment viable. I can upload a symbiote build later on, and even a locust build, but ever since the locusts, which are the little creatures spawning from Abathur himself, got nerfed, they don't do so much. You see, they used to be able to outrange enemy defenses, and this eventually led to people backdooring the enemy, meaning they would place a mine in the enemy camp, away from the turrets so they wouldn't be shot down, in order to create vision. After getting vision, they would tunnel in, put down a locust nest, put down their little brood of locusts, and just leave again, by hardstoning. The little locusts would then, if not checked, destroy everything in their path, because they outranged the keeps, they outranged the nexus, and they could take everything down. Blizzard didn't really like this because it didn't have enough counterplay, according to them, so they removed that really extended range on the locusts. And ever since that I feel like the locusts are a bit subpar. On the other hand, it must be said that Abathur really excels at dealing siege damage, even though he was nerfed in that way. So maybe he's in a good spot there, but it just feels on a personal level like it's not strong enough. Then we have the symbiote build. The symbiote build is helpful for when you have someone like an Illidan on your team, or even Raynor, anyone who benefits from a heightened attack speed bonus. However, even though that just got buffed again, it still feels a bit lackluster. And the reason for this is primarily that it doesn't always feel like it's doing enough damage. The shield is hardly worth speaking of, even though you sometimes save people with it. But it's like the amount of maybe what you get from a health globe, and it feels lackluster still. You can deal damage, it's great for clearing minions. The extended range at level 1 actually helps you to get into the back line of the minions, so you hit the whole minion wave. And like I said, the attack speed bonus is really good on some heroes. Take for example the Butcher, and yet again Illidan. But it still feels a little bit lackluster to me. Blizzard seems to agree with that. They upped the damage a little bit. They tweaked it a little bit recently. And I still feel like that was not enough. Then we have, like I stated earlier, the Mines build. It's my personal favorite, and the good thing about the Mines build is you, from a fun type of way, you can put mines there and feel like this grand mastermind who knows the lay of the land, who knows the pattern of the enemy, and by knowing the enemy gets to, well, undermine him. It's also a good combination with the ultimate evolution, which is the copycat skill, because you can just put down all of your mines, and after that not lose any of your usability. Because if you would, for instance, go for the symbiote build, you almost have to go for the a monstrosity, since you spec into your symbiote so heavily that your teammates will rely on that the most in a team fight. But if in the team fight you just leave them and copycat someone, all that advantage is lost. So, and to be honest, the monstrosity also feels a bit lackluster at the moment. But you never know. If Blizzard would agree with that, they would probably buff it in the future, which is nice. Speaking of Ultimate Evolution, in our team today we have Jaina. Jaina is a great target to copycat. The reason for this is her trait. Whenever she chills someone, after that she deals more damage. Having 2 Jainas, you can easily get to that. Oh, this is not going well for our team. Let's go over there. Having 2 Jainas really helps, because you just deal massive amounts of damage. Let's see here. The game is not really going in our favor at the moment, but we're trying, or at least I am. Let's see. A good thing about the mines too is, as you might have noticed, that you get vision. And vision is very important. Combine the vision from the mines with, for instance, the trait of Zagara, and you get a really good view on the map where everyone is and what everyone is doing. Because even as Abathur, it's really dangerous not to know where your enemies are. Because, like I'm doing here, it's great to body soak. But if you don't know where they are, it's very dangerous. And we are being pushed back here again. Jaina is coming in, so that should definitely help. Li Ming has fallen and Nubarak is going down, which is great, but we are so low, and Raynar is going down as well. Tyrael is re-engaging even though he has hardly any life left. And he actually hit someone? That's pretty good. So, here you get to see the double Jaina. And we're just gonna deal some damage to the Immortal, which is good. Don't stand in there too long. And he is trying to get in. Let's see if we can punish him for that. Oh, really close. Can I symbiote that? No, I got to get out here. Gotta get out of here. And standing next to the enemy Immortal, we just casually dig out. And suddenly it seems that we've gotten an experience lead on our enemy, which is good. So maybe we are turning the tide here, little by little. That wave is being pushed very nicely. We've got some mines in the middle, helping us out there. That's a very nice ultimate by Raynar. And Sergeant Timer, are you gonna back up? Nope. She's just gonna stand and fall there. We're gonna try to body suck a little bit more here. The enemy team is largely wiped out. So we're just gonna sit there, and I have to tell you, those fans there are great. Because they are hardly ever checked by the enemy. Oh, Li Ming really... And still, even though they are hardly ever checked, it's super scary if someone walks by. We managed to get the Immortal. And let's see, Li Ming is still going about. Raynar, doubt it. That's right. On the top lane, we have at the moment 3 of our enemies, so it would be a really good time to get out of there. And hide a little bit here in the vent. Our team is coming in, but it will be some time before they get here. Raynar is very much alone at the moment, and he's not moving, which is not really helping out a lot. Yeah. Well, couldn't really be helped, could it? Not by us anyway. Oh, very nice invulnerability, but sadly on me, which really wasn't needed. We are a level ahead at the moment. We are pushing in very nicely here. Sergeant Hammer did not die and is still going about. We'll just go up again, try to soak a little bit more. And our team might be in trouble. They should not overcommit here. They really should not overcommit here. They should not have overcommitted there. Oh well, it happens. Right. Let's see. So, we are down multiple members now, and I cannot see everyone of the enemy team. I'm gonna check over there in the bushes. They might be there. I think they are there, because I saw them prowling about there. And just giving a little warning to my teammates to watch out. Not quite sure if Jaina should just run in there. Let's keep an eye on this. They are... Oh, he is there. Just one. And we get a kill. And we steal the camp. Which is good. In my book, that's a good use of the copycat skill. Now we run in, not afraid for our lives, because we are just a copy. And we will try to do as much damage as we can. And we're back. Now we have 5 more mines. If he doesn't... Yeah, he focuses the mines. Well, not a big deal. Takes his attention away. I actually use the mines sometimes to empty turrets. Because if your minion wave is against the turrets, and you put down a mine, the turrets will actually focus your mine instead of the minions. Might not be the best use of a mine, but then again it's better used than just having mines laying around where no one walks over them. The immortals are up again. Our Rainer, our standstill Rainer, is back. In the land of the dead, sadly. So we will be down 2 bodies and we will be down... Well, until now we were down 2 bodies, now we're only down 1 body in the fight. We will be down a man, and let's see if we can turn this tide around. We got Li Ming already, which is really good, and Nubarak is really low, Rainer is low, and this looks very, very good for us. Yeah, come here, attack the copycat. And Tyrael, with his last efforts, takes him out. We're gonna put some mines right there and hope that someone squishy runs into them, which would be at this moment Sergeant Hammer, because she's the only one alive, but she rather would go for some minions, which is fine. Let's go over here, and a brood of locusts. We're gonna use them to push. What's really nice about the locust is that it actually gives Abathur the chance to take siege camps. It is a bit tricky and you will lose life, but you get siege camp. And oh, the place where we are standing is getting pretty hot at the moment. So it's good for us to get out of here. Bam, we heartstoned, we're back in the camp, we can tunnel anywhere we like, but let's see first how everything is going here. We managed to get the immortal, he's going top lane. And that would lead me to assume that the enemy will go top lane too. Which means it would be nice to push the bottom lane a little bit harder. Our team did split up, which might not be the best thing here. But let's see how it goes. Putting some mines down there for the retreat of our dear friends here. And they've managed to take the bottom keep. And on top only Rainer died again. Now they are trying to go for the turret, but I'm not quite sure if that's the best. Oh, here they come. Hopefully the mines will help them escape. I am gonna go in with the copycat skill, slow them, hit them hard, and we are able to take down some more of their stock. They seem to be getting low, so I'll put some mines behind them, which is basically what you want to do if you cannot put them ahead of them. You put them down for when they're really low, because you assume that they will go back into their own camp for safety, and that they will just roll into your mines. Mines are always a good way of distracting someone as well. For instance, on the Dragonshire, you whenever someone tries to claim the Dragon Knight, you just put a mine there, and sometimes they oh, this is not good. This is not good. Nope, I screwed up here. Just gonna put some locusts down in but they will not save me. And he probably will clean them up as well. Yeah, that was really my bad. I should have I shouldn't have died. Basically, as Abathur, you should not die. And he's trying to clean up anything left there. But there was nothing there. So, this could have easily been prevented with some foresight and with looking on the minimap a little bit more. Like I said, I actually really like that vent because the enemy won't really go near it normally. But in this case, Anubarak saw my locust spawning from me automatically. So, yeah, well done by him. Let's see. Our Jimmy is dead again. I feel like he is dying an awful lot this game. We are pushing top lane with some minions, which is really good. Some mercenaries as well. And we're just gonna see if we can help them out a little bit. Li Ming is standing frozen, and oh, low life, and the mine takes her out, which is really nice. Nubarak is low, but our team is in trouble here, and still managing to clean up pretty nicely. And there, Rainer, yes, keep going. Ah, well, at least I predicted where he was gonna go. Our Immortal is, however, looking a little bit sad at the moment, so he won't have that much shield going in. On the other hand, the game is very much progressed at the moment, and I'm gonna show you here how to take some mercenaries, if I manage. Putting some mine downs, slapping the enemy, and then putting all the locusts you have. Symbioting can help, because, well, let's face it, your slaps aren't dealing the most damage in the world. But, yeah. This seems to be working out. As you can see, we are getting low on life, but things are going well. We're taking the camp, and we haven't been ganked yet, which is also very nice, because it's so easy to get ganked as an Abathur while you're trying to take a camp. You're really helpless. But this should be a good game for us. They have no defenses standing except their core, and we had a full team, and do we keep a full team? Yes, we seem to be keeping our full team. Oh, he really wants to go for it, doesn't he? But the enemy team is being hit harder than us, so that's pretty good. And yeah, we're putting some mines down here because everyone is occupied with other stuff. The core is falling rapidly, and Nubarak runs in there, gets slowed, can't do much. And yeah, guys, good game. And as you can see here, we did incredibly well on the hero damage part. We dealt the most damage in both teams. So that's really cool. And really easier to do with the mind build, in my opinion, and the right team composition. Meaning, you have to have someone who deals a lot of damage, so you can copycat them. And these are the talents taken, and I would like to thank you for watching. Have a good one.